walking to the cage out of the blue corner. Make some noise for Jason Radcliffe.
The assassin, Jason Radcliffe, the 29-fight veteran. He is dangerous. 11 of his 17 career wins by knockouts, 4 submissions in there as well. He's made appearances with big organizations around the world, Bellator, Cage Warriors, KSW, among others. A number of first-round finishes, 13 of his 17 career wins in round number 1, including a win over Bellator, in Bellator 158, I should say, in under 60 seconds over Jack Mason. Of course, you know the Stone Mason, but Simon, you can attest to it. A real veteran of the English fight scene.
A veteran of the English fight scene, and you want to talk about fast twitch, you want to talk about don't blink, you want to talk about finishes coming out of absolutely nowhere. That's what you get when Jason Radcliffe steps into the cage to fight.
The thing about me is, wherever the fight goes,
you mentioned 13 of his 17 wins. First round, 6 of them have come in 60 seconds or less.
Unbelievable, unbelievable.
Crazy.
Including a stretch of 4 in a row, if you can imagine that at one point in his career. He had finished 4 fights that fast. So this man can finish fights quickly. And look, we've had a chance to talk to him a couple times this week. Relaxed, calm, believes he's going to come in here and play spoiler. He understands he's facing a highly touted prospect, a local favorite around these parts in Cedric Lushima. But Jason Radcliffe is like, look, maybe this kid is the future, but not yet. Not yet. And I'm going to come in here and I'm going to spoil all the expectations.
And he comes from one of the most respected teams in the UK, GB top team, headed by the likes of Brad Pickett, Ashley Grimshaw. He's got Cage Warriors veteran Brad the Crazy Kid Wheeler in his corner this evening, and he shares the match with absolute killers on the regular.
And his opponent fighting out of the red corner. Put your hands together for Cedric Lushima.
The undefeated Dricovelli, Cedric Lushima, 4-0 in his career. 2 knockouts and a submission among them. Pro debut in 2021. Saw him recently in Bushido SC90. That was his most recent fight. He got a decision win there. He had been on a bit of a layoff leading into that. Had an injury, had to recover from that. And he really wasn't happy with the performance. And I remember talking to him after and saying, listen, you need that. You know what I mean? You need the opportunity to know, hey, I can go the distance. Hey, maybe on a night I don't have my best stuff, I can still dig deep and find a way to win. It's a character-building performance. But make no mistake, the previous 3 wins he had all ended in round 1, and that's the fighter he wants to be.
Absolutely. And if he needs any inspiration at all, aside from being on home soil in front of friends and family, look who's in his corner, Charlie Menema, who came back from a long layoff just a few minutes ago. Insane 13-second victory. There's your inspiration right there. And Cedric Lushima, he thinks he's the future of Belgian mixed martial arts at 205 pounds. 4 fights into his career, there's certainly been no reason to doubt that statement. Now he's going in there with a seasoned veteran. Lushima, fight number 5 as a pro. Radcliffe, this is fight number 30 as a pro. The gap between the two in terms of experience is an almighty chasm. But when it comes to MMA and combat sports, all of that goes out the window once you start throwing leather. It's who is the best man on the night. And Cedric Lushima believes it will be him.
Dialed in, you can see the focus there. This is exactly the types of opportunities that Apollo MMA has been built to offer. To see, is this Belgian talent the real deal? Is he ready for the international level? We'll bring in some of the best talent from around the globe. Jason Radcliffe is making the trip in, as you said, his 30th pro fight. He is that measuring stick. Now, he doesn't want to just be a measuring stick tonight. He wants to play spoiler, but this is a real opportunity for Cedric Lushima and for Jason Radcliffe to play spoiler. We had a chance to speak to them about this fight. Here's what they had to say.
the thing about me is wherever the fight goes, whether it's in the clinch, boxing, kicking, on the ground, I can do it all.
For me to collect the belt tonight and go home with the belt tonight, it's gonna mean a lot to me. It's gonna mean a lot to my family. It's gonna mean a lot to my team, and yeah, I just come to collect.
He is good, but he has a limited set of skills. With what I can do, I can drown him, I can hurt him, I can knock him out, I can submit him. I've got options. I just have to make sure that I take him seriously and prepare for what he brings to the table. If I can nullify that, the fight's mine.
You know, I'm not just here just to fill the gap. You know, I was already the main event before he was put in place. So, you know, I'm here to collect and go home happy.
They can expect a crazy fight in the finish, guaranteed. I'm walking out of there with the belt. I can tell you that for sure.
Mesdames and messieurs, this is the main event of the evening, sponsored by WhatsApp Communications and Allmove, the best moving storage service in Belgium. This bout is sanctioned by the Belgian Mixed Martial Arts Federation. Our three judges at Cageside are Saeed Laktami, Stefan De Monti, and Kamal Ben Ali. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Jean-Philippe Carboni. And now, for everyone watching on ApolloMMA.com and everyone here at the La Sucrerie Theater in Wavre, Belgium, the action starts now! 5 rounds for the inaugural Apollo Light Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first to my left, a veteran of 29 fights. Tonight, he makes his 30th pro debut, standing at 185.4 centimeters tall, weighing in at 92.9 kilos, fighting out of London, England, Jason the Assassin Radcliffe! And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, holding an undefeated record of 4 wins, no losses, standing 185 centimeters tall, weighing in at 93.5 kilos, fighting out of Excels, Belgium, Cedric Lushima! And when the action begins,
all the time. Touch gloves.
Unbelievable, but Cedric Lushima and Jason Radcliffe have not unlocked eyes since they set foot in the cage.
Yeah, it's been pretty crazy, and this fight may get crazy in a hurry.
Both of them capable of quick finishes. Lushima opens with a kick to the body, leaping forward on a Superman punch into the clinch, drags the fight to the ground. Radcliffe tried to counter over the top of that. Look at this, Lushima on the back. Both hooks are in already.
This is good early work from Lushima.
Oh my goodness!
He's got this
right arm under. He's looking for the finish right here. The squeeze is down, that's the tap. Are you kidding me? Cedric Lushima, spectacular.
Unbelievable. C'est magnifique, as they say around these parts. Sucrerie just took a 30-fight veteran and subbed him in super quick order. That was beyond impressive. That was outstanding on Sucrerie. Cedric Lushima, inaugural champion in Apollo MMA.
My goodness. Wanted to deliver in the main event. My goodness, did he do that? He said, I want to make a statement. Bring me the veterans. I will prove to you I am ready for those tests. And man, we talked about the durability, the power of Jason Radcliffe. He never got to show it. We'll take a look at the replays here. Big kick to the body to start things out. Might as well just watch the whole fight. A little bit of a slip there, but kept moving forward onto the takedown. And Simon, from there, it was clinical.
He got the hooks in so quickly. Like the first one was in instantly. He managed to lace the other one through, and then he got the choke in. And when the choke was in, that was game over. Unbelievable performance. And we talked about Charlie Menema being in his corner as a bit of an inspiration. There's half a chance he got the job done even quicker. That was super, super quick. Hugely impressive. And Apollo MMA not only has a new champion, they've got themselves a star in the making.
Cedric Lushima went out to the crowd to celebrate with his friends and family. I imagine the celebrations will continue well into the night here in Wavre. That was an impressive performance. Wasn't satisfied with the decision last time out. Wanted to bounce back with a statement. Well, Statement made.
Amazing, amazing stuff. We are just waiting. Gökhan Yıldızlı is in the cage with that championship belt. We've been looking at it all week, wondering who was going to walk away with it. Well, we now know. Cedric Lushima is about to be made official as the inaugural Apollo MMA light heavyweight champion. Here comes Matthew Perino. He's going to make it official. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Sean Philippe Carboni has called a stop to this contest at 25 seconds in the very first round, declaring the winner by rear naked choke, and now the new Apollo light heavyweight champion of the world, Cedric Lushima!
Respect for everyone around. Cedric Lushima, the inaugural Apollo light heavyweight champion. First off, how does it feel to have that gold draped over your shoulder?
I already knew the feeling because I manifested it in here. In my head, I'm the champ. And now to the whole world, I'm the champ!
Statement made. I know you were not happy with the win last time out. You wanted to get it finished. You did it against a 30-fight veteran. I mean, unbelievable to get that done in seconds. Did you ever see this fight going like this?
Honestly, what most people don't understand is my last fight. I don't want to talk too much details, but I came in this fight compromised, let's put it like that. I still showed up, I still put my heart out, and I still won. I showed up tonight at 100%, and now you see what I can do.
Absolutely, we see what you can do. Now listen, you're the champ, you're undefeated, you have made a statement, the world is watching. What is next for Cedric Lushima?
I want to defend my belt a couple of times, put on more shows for the public, and then we're off to the big leagues, like I said yesterday, UFC, PFL, whichever one wants to pay me big, let's go.
We'll get used to the name, remember, incredible performance.
Je voudrais remercier tous les gens qui ont payé leur ticket, qui sont venus aujourd'hui, qui ont donné de la force, de près ou de loin. Et je vais reprendre un autre Cédric comme il a dit, je vous avais dit quoi?
Well, you're usually not supposed to give up the microphone, but that man deserves it after a performance like that. Ladies and gentlemen, he's your champ. Give it up for Cedric Lushima.
Apollo MMA is off and running. One show in the books and one champion finally crowned. Cedric Lushima, undefeated now, 5-0, and with a championship belt over his shoulder. And what a great way to end a great night of fights here at La Sucrerie, here in beautiful Wavre, Belgium. We've been treated to some incredible fights, both at amateur level and at professional level here. And we see the next generation of Belgian MMA. And we now have a potential star in the making in Cedric Lushima. John?
I hope the intensity came through on the television screen as it did standing next to that man, because yes, happy, but I mean, just so excited, shaking. I mean, again, he said it, he was compromised last time. He doesn't want to make any excuses. He was not happy. That is the guy that he believes he is, and man, that man may be absolutely destined for the UFC or PFL or Bellator somewhere down the line.
The thing that really impressed me about that interview was, and he said the same to us during fight week, he wants to defend the belt a couple of times. He knows he still needs more seasoning. He still needs more experience so that when he does make that jump, he's truly, truly ready. Clearly, the talent is there. Now it's a case of refinement, adding more experience, preparing him ready for the next step. And look at him in the cage there with Charlie Menema alongside him, two of the big winners on the night. Both spectacular finishes, both winning inside 30 seconds.
Great.
And unbelievable stuff from their gym. They're gonna have a fun night tonight.
Unbelievable night for that team. Normally you don't give up the mic, but I was not saying no to Cedric Lushima because he looked like he was ready to punch me if I didn't give it to him. So great performance. It's what Apollo MMA is all about. It was an honor to do this inaugural show. Plenty more to come. This organization is being set up to help these talents like this get a platform to move on to the next level. So great stuff there. We appreciate everybody that joined us this evening. It's the start of something special here in Belgium. My name is John Morgan. For Simon Head, for Matthew Barino, for Gökhan Yıldızlı, let me just say thank you very much. We'll see you next time at Apollo MMA.